Hey there, guys. This is the Clifford Project. Log date January 25th of 2025. We're going to go over three things, starting off with a brake job. We had a bunch of mud all underneath around the differential, the rear differential. I started focusing here on the passenger side brakes. As you can see, there's a bunch of mud. I started scraping some off and then figured, oh wait, I should probably take a photo first. And that's what these marks are. I started with a chisel on this part, trying to pay attention to not damage the wire that's right here and the connection. And yeah, I used a wire brush and a chisel, and this is the final result. You can actually see there's some type of connection being made there, and you can see a nut right here that was covered in dirt. This is a shield that covers the rotor, and yeah, I'd say it did a good job of cutting the rotor because behind this there's a piece of metal that's completely fine, and yeah, good job, shield. There's also a bunch of mud on the rim. I need to work on cleaning that out. The idea here is just we're just going to get a bunch of the big chunks off, and then we're going to power wash this later on. I think that about covers it for here. We also did the mud flaps. This is what we started off with. This is how the truck was handed over to me. Upon vehicle safety inspection, it was determined that I need mud flaps because obviously mine are missing. And yeah, this is the new one that's installed. This was kind of annoying. It really should have been like a very quick job. Taking this out, very easy. Installing this, not as easy because it was hard to reach around and get both nuts on some type of wrench to turn both wrenches. Eventually, I just gave up and went and asked my sister for help. The mud flaps that I bought off eBay Motors. They were a little big. I had to cut them down to the right size. The holes also weren't lining up with what I had, so I had to drill them out a little bit. And yeah, I think it came out looking great. I think that's about it for here. Moving on to, and I did this for both sides, but I only captured the photo for one side. This is actually two different sides. This is the driver's, this is the passenger side, but yeah. Windshield wipers. Okay, a couple things here. I'd like to start off with this mess. This upset me a little bit. I guess it's not too bad. I can kind of see why this had to be done, but I had taken off what looks like the cab air intake manifold. I say that because I've replaced the air filter inside the cab, and there's a filter right down below this. So I believe this brings in air to the cab. But I really didn't appreciate it because you have to take it off in order to position the windshield wipers in the correct position to perform maintenance on them. I don't know, it just seemed kind of annoying. Maybe I was just a little ticked off though because I didn't have a 10 millimeter and these were 10 millimeters, so I went and found a 10 millimeter wrench. But maybe that's why I got a little ticked off. I don't know. It was annoying that I had to take this off. I feel like no other vehicles do I have this, but then again, I did buy a big red truck and it's kind of just a little different. So I guess it's not a big deal, but yeah. Additionally, I bought my windshield wipers off of eBay Motors, and they gave me, when you go to eBay Motors, you type in what your vehicle is, and they gave me, and then therefore they give you the right part recommendations whenever you look for a part. Make sure it actually fits your vehicle. I had two 20-inch, 22-inch wipers on these, and turns out that one's actually supposed to be a 26 and the other one's supposed to be a 22. So when I got my new windshield wipers, I was a little worried that that wasn't going to fit because I was like, these both are 22s. And I got one 26 and 22, but sure enough, I put them on there and it was actually a better fit. I guess it just goes to show that, like, yeah, this truck's, I mean, it has 33,000 miles on it, or 333,000 miles on it. So it's seen a lot, and there's a lot of work that's been done on it that you kind of, I'm working on what somebody else has worked on, and there's going to be some mistakes here. There's going to be some nuts not where they are supposed to be. There's going to be some screws missing, and yeah. just kind of figure it out as I go. So yeah, there was this that was wrong. There was the fact that these sizes were different. Other than that, I think it was a pretty simple job. It was just replacing the windshield wipers. And yeah, I think that finishes it for today. Thank you.